Hello everyone, welcome back to the Asus ROG i51 Dota 2 Cup.
That's a mouthful and a half.
That's what she said.
Hey,
We are back with this best of three between Rasta Gaming and Reason Gaming. Brother organizations or sister organizations.
It should be one hell of a game.
It definitely should. I mean, Rasta have been having a few roster issues here and there over the past couple of months, but so have Reason. They've picked up 142 as their offlaner and sort of a stand-in for LAN. And we've seen how well he's done. He's got an upside-down R as his Reason logo, indicating that he isn't a fully fledged member of the team. But Rasta have done really well in the group stages. They, went all the way through their group undefeated, but now they meet in the lower bracket.
I was going to say, Dirk, you need to bring me up to speed here, mate. I've been away. I've been like in isolation, and so.
Well,
we've just seen Infused beat Dwayne the John Roxon.
Let's start from the beginning of the brackets.
Okay, talk me through this.
Team Infused beat Great British Pounding.
Okay.
Then they went on to beat Rasta Gaming, and then met Dwayne the John Roxon in that upper bracket finals. They went into the grand finals. We had Nvidia for men lose against The Rock. We had Reason beating the real offlane, and then Reason losing to The Rock. Then in the lower bracket, we saw Reason and Rasta both beat their counterparts and go into this lower bracket final against each other now. This is this game. The winner of this goes up against Dwayne the John Roxon for a battle to the death to get into that grand final. The loser of this game, if I can find it, the loser of this game gets £400. The winner of this game is guaranteed at least £600.
Yep.
The winner of next game goes into the grand final, is guaranteed £1,000.
But if they win, they get £2,000.
There is lots of money on the line from this game onwards.
There's a lot of money up for grabs, my friend. So, we're looking at the picks there so far today. So, AA getting banned out there, Batrider getting banned out by Rasta Gaming, Reason banning out IO, because obviously I think Reason have sort of cottoned on because I only cast a few of the Rasta games this weekend, and they seem to be picking up IO or Wisp and the tiny combo a fair amount, doing like a bit of a global strat. Have they been doing that quite a bit today?
Throughout the entire tournament. I mean, they're speaking about it outside. That has been their strat, but this opens up the draft. It's one of those things where they've practiced that strat and it's so strong, and Reason know it, and they don't want to play against it because they don't have a draft to go up against it. They don't have a pre-made strat to defeat that combo. So it leaves Invoker in the pool, which Rasta are more than happy to pick up, and they have second pick as well, so they can pick up a secondary hero, maybe something like Visage, which they do very well with.
So what's the, I mean, obviously Nyx is a pretty nice pick up there, so why had Reason not grabbed that Invoker? What's happened here?
They don't have an Invoker player. It's as simple as that. Antab is their solo mid, and he isn't really an Invoker player.
Okay. I'll give them that then. So Nyx is obviously quite a good pick up there, general rounder, good gank potential. Obviously he can be quite diverse in what lane he plays as well. So I'm guessing with the Storm Spirit getting picked up, he'll be going mid against this Invoker. And we're looking at a potential off lane for Nyx.
No, it'll be support played by Dread most likely, but I think we're looking at Granas playing Lifestealer here. I wouldn't be surprised to see Rasta ban that out, because there are two natural Lifestealer bomb carriers right there with Storm and Nyx.
Yeah, so that's definitely a combo you don't want to be going up against. We've seen the effects of that this weekend so far. All I can think about is dirt bikes.
Really?
Bit of an inside joke that I've been busy this weekend. Well, I say this weekend today. I've been working with doing some Trials Fusion things, which has been pretty fun. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back and casting on my home territory instead of. Oh look, he went up a ramp. Oh look, he fell over and smashed his skull in. Oh look, he's
bail out, bail out, bail out. That's all I saw when I was watching those games.
So it's good to be back on the home turf. So I'm just going to be covering for P-Flax, just going to give him a bit of a break this game. Then I think you're going to take the next game off, and it'll be me and P-Flax again.
Get some siders in. Min Reflexy already chatting there, because P-Flax in his stream chat, he's got a bot where you can bet whether his team's going to win or lose, and you win and lose siders.
Oh yes,
so
the
people having
bot.
a little bit of a joke there. Twitch chat always funny.
Oh, you Twitch chat.
10 seconds
and
remaining.
Pieran's actually changed his name on my account. So
5
you are no longer Josho.
I'm no longer Josho. I'm now Pieran Flax.
No.
What?
No, you're not.
But Steam says I am, so I must be.
That's incorrect.
Something geese.
Regeeses?
Regeese. What other things do you say?
Dire team
to be fair, I've got his announcer pack playing in my ear because I don't know.
Just get a xylophone and a harmonica and.
You got a double kill. I
Gin and Jukes.
Yeah, I could say all sorts of things. I could start singing the that swimming pool song he done.
Pool full of cider and a
10
dive in.
seconds remaining.
I could probably do like a P-Flax voice.
Go on,
as
do
well.
it, do it.
Get a pool full of cider and you dive in. That's how he does it in the
Dire team pick.
In the video.
in the video, in the NVIDIA for men.
Well, we see AA, Batrider, Darkseer, Lifestealer banned out. So like I said, Lifestealer, pretty natural ban there for
Yes.
Rasta. They don't want to go up against him. Slardar and Doom, the third and fourth bans from Reason.
Okay, so obviously I can understand both bans there. No one wants to go against that Doom. Obviously, he can do quite a lot of work going up against that Invoker as well, because a silenced Invoker or a doomed
10
Invoker.
seconds.
It's Reason that
remaining.
banned the Doom, though. So it's to stop the Doom against the Storm.
Mirana.
Oh yes, sorry, I'm tipsy turvy.
Radiant team pick.
This is why I keep you around, Durka.
Yeah, I know. That's the only reason I'm here.
If Durka was here, he'd know that I was speaking rubbish just then. Oh wait,
Oh, wait, I am here.
he is here. Everything's fine. Everybody just calm down.
People don't hire me to cast games. They hire me to correct the casters.
I need you here. Okay, so Mirana, or oh no, in fact, I'll go my P-Faxing. Miranda getting picked up there by Rasta Gaming.
10
here we
seconds
go.
remaining.
So obviously we're seeing
Miranda and Tony.
Miranda going
5
with
seconds remaining.
potential off lane there, unless they should suggest otherwise.
Reserve
We've seen obviously
time.
Miranda go mid a few times, but obviously they've got the Invoker there.
Well, more often than not now, we see Miranda go safe lane with one support, then a greedy jungle or jungle support that roams. We might see that this game, but with a Dazzle, they don't couple up very well. There's no real synergy there between them. So I think you might be right with the Miranda
Yeah.
off lane.
I like it when I'm right, and I like it when you say I'm right. I don't know why.
Affirmation. It's the human condition. Strive for affirmation, feel good. It releases endorphins.
There is so much endorphins in this room.
So much.
So many.
That's your Essex grammar coming out, isn't it?
Many endorphins.
Much.
Are they like dolphins, but they have endorphs on them?
No.
No?
Please stop.
Okay. you're like, why did I agree to
It's
cast
like
this game with Joe? What-
completely deadpan.
what-
That's the only way to make you stop. Is deadpan. Just stop.
It's the only way. When I'm on a roll, I'm like, if you keep feeding me, I'm just like, yeah, and then you're like,
The thing is, it gets really bad when I zone you out and then I let things slide. I have to keep you in check constantly and just tell you to no. That's not how we do things. You have to stop making these awful puns, or the viewers' ears will start bleeding. You just sigh now. Well, there's a Shadow Demon
I was
picked up.
gonna-
That's more of a block pick against Rasta than it is, a big
5
strategical pick
seconds
from Reason
remaining.
Gaming.
okay, so what's the Shadow Demon doing here? Explain this to me. What's he going to be doing?
I just
Reserve
said.
time.
Well, it's a block pick.
Yeah. They don't want the Mirana arrow from Disruption combo.
Okay, I'm with you.
So they basically picked it to block Rasta from getting it, rather than it being an integral part
I'm
of their
110% with you now.
yeah,
I
rather than it
understand.
being an integral part of their draft. It does do decently with Nyx. They can disrupt and then stun, but that's not the best of
Yes, I agree.
combos there.
So they go Leshrac instead. Well, not to say
Radiant
instead, but
team
obviously a
pick.
stun. If you can land a Leshrac stun.
That's a weird one for me. Dazzle, Leshrac as your two supports.
Yeah.
I wonder though if they run this Lesh in a core role.
Well, you think get him a bit juicy, get him
Yeah.
some items.
Not a Bloodstone first though.
Nothing wrong getting a bloodstone on this Shrek.
I don't know, Arcane's Force Staff, something like that. Ghost
Yep.
Scepter when you're against someone like Storm Spirit.
Yeah, well, it can work.
10 seconds
I
remaining.
must admit, I'm not overly convinced yet, but if they've picked it, they've obviously got some confidence
5
that Leshrac
seconds
can work.
remaining.
See what they're going to pick up next for Reason Gaming.
Reserve time.
Fourth pick for these guys. Pretty confident pick up there, Gyrocopter.
Dire team back.
Finally picking a proper carry hero for Gronas. I've seen him play Mirana quite a lot and I've not
Yeah.
been impressed too much.
No?
He farms decently, but he goes into sort of an early fighting item build, but doesn't actually go and fight early on.
10
He continues
seconds
farming,
remaining.
gets Yasha, Desolator,
Yeah.
but by then the game's over.
5
It's too
seconds
late.
remaining.
It's not one of those heroes where you can, protect him by playing aggressively with 4 other heroes and let him farm and farm and farm and he'll win the
Reserve
game
time.
for you.
Yeah.
Mirana has so much magical damage early on in the game, you can start picking off supports. Getting that early momentum is key. But with Gyrocopter, you build up some big damage items. That flat cannon can rip Dazzle and Leshrac to shreds.
No, definitely. So finding out for the 5th ban now from Rasta, that's going to be a Centaur.
Radiant team back.
Goodbye, buddy. 5th ban now for Reason Gaming. Centaur's getting picked up and banned quite a lot recently, isn't he? He's definitely starting to make a comeback. Well, I think he has made a comeback. I don't think he's starting. He's here. He's in the danger zone.
10 seconds.
What? That wasn't even a
remaining.
pun. That was just that was just me. That was just me.
That
That
being
was
seconds
just
me.
you
remaining.
being you. Well, Centaur's one of those heroes that, you know, back in Dota, not even back in Dota 1, but Dota 1 still being
Reserve
played.
time.
He is a top tier pick. Like, a year ago, Elder Titan was picked all the time, solo
Yeah.
mid. Then Dota 2, people start going back and watching replays or watching Dota 1 streams of people playing, and they realize, hang on, that hero's strong in Dota 1.
Yeah.
It's not going to be any different in Dota 2. It's the same hero pool, same
Dire
skills,
team
everything
pick.
works pretty much the same way. And then he
Yeah,
started
so-
becoming, quote-unquote, flavor of the month.
So Nature's Prophet getting banned out there, 5th ban for reason. So final picks coming through now for Rasta. So if you have a little look at this now, so prediction times, I guess. So you got your Invoker mid, Mirana potentially off, Dazzle support. We don't know
10
how they're going to run this
seconds
Leshrac.
remaining.
So it's going to be something to go in that tri lane basically, unless they do an
5
aggressive tri
seconds
lane with the Mirana
remaining.
and have another off laner. Am I?
So I don't see how that would work because they don't have any initial
Reserve
stun.
time.
Mirana
Yeah.
and Leshrac really do rely on the setup.
For them being stunned already, yeah. No, I do agree with you there.
So I think maybe dual lanes here could be an option, but most likely it'll be Invoker mid,
Yep.
Dazzle, Leshrac, and maybe a greedy jungle hero with
Yep.
Mirana on the off lane. But we'll have to see how they work this out, because Reason are known to roam their two supports. Gyro can hold his own on the bot lane and farm up, and that's a Clink's pick.
Okay,
Radiant
so
team pick.
are we going to see that aggressive try? With
I
Clinks
still
off?
don't know.
Final pick now for Reason. How are they going to react to this?
We could see Clink safe lane, you could be right with the aggressive tri lane, but that's a really odd pick.
If they can get that Clinks going, then all the power to them. But I'm looking at this team setup so far, and they
10
don't really
seconds
have
remaining.
that much team fight potential.
Alchemist.
And Alchemist getting picked today by Reason, so potential support there for Dread.
Yeah. This has completely thrown everything I know about these two teams out of the window. Aaron Stam on the Invoker, Logarithmic on the support Dazzle, Solrak on the carry Clinks, and I think it will be Mirana offlane solo, but we'll just have to see.
Obviously, you've got Gigi there as well on Leshrac.
Because we do need Clinks to get levels and get his Orchid relatively early on, so Dazzle might be sitting with him. They might have a sneaky Leshrac jungle
Yeah.
planned here. Stack pull, get your Edict Lightning, split. We've got Antab on the Storm, 1-4-2, offlane Nyx Assassin. Let's have a look at these teams. Dread Knight on the support Alchemist, buying that nice little Golem Courier. Gronbomb on that Gyrocopter, Khan on the
Prepare
Shadow
for
Demon.
battle.
Antab on the Storm and 1-4-2 on the Nyx. Over on the dire side, who have we got?
So as I said before, you got Logarithmic on the Dazzle, following who's not even joking on that Mirana. Meanwhile, still in base, we've got Aronstam on the Invoker, GG on the Leshrac, and heading over to the top lane, we do have Solrak on the Clinks.
I don't see how this tri-lane is going to work. They've got Poison Touch. Is that going to be enough to set up the Split Earth into Arrow? Or do they go for the Naked Arrow and then follow up with the Split Earth? But that means that the Mirana has to be off the lane, not farming and not visible,
Yeah.
which makes it quite obvious.
So this is game one and the best of three, guys and girls.
And Nyx against Clinks. Let's see how this works out. Nyx, that Carapace does have quite a long
30
cooldown on level 1.
seconds to battle.
Yes,
So we'll have to see how well he impales and mana burns this Clinks into submission.
Okay. Waiting for the game to get underway. I'm really not too sure. Like, I like the Reason tri-lane down bottom there. You know, you've got the Shadow Demon, Alchemist, Gyro. Like, there's just a lot of potential there for kill. For killing, I should say. My England is good.
I think Rasta have been
The
outdrafted
battle
here.
begins.
So you're going to find out we've seen quite a lot of upsets today.
Invoker has been pulled a couple of tangos, going for that Quas Wex. Has Blades of Attack, a couple of branches as well, going for the early phase boots.
And the Haster in there on the Dazzle straight away. So nice blocking here from Reason as well. And there we go. Clash of the Titans here down bottom lane.
No warding yet from the Radiant side. They don't have an aggressive lane ward. And there's an interesting dire rune ward there. Pretty much the same spot for the Radiant. On the opposite side of the map. Let's see how well Mirana can farm up here. Take a look at the last hits and dies for now. 3 for 2 on the Storm. Outlast hitting Aronstam on that Invoker, who's 1 for 1. 4 for 2 now for Antab. And on the spot lane, Grana's 1 for 2, but the Mirana is only 1 for 1.
So Dread Knight getting shred of that
Dire's
stacking.
middle tower
Here we
is
go.
under
The
attack.
I think they were going to try an arrow there, but the animation was cancelled.
Poison Touch has done about 40 damage and didn't really set up anything, and that's a big mana expenditure, really. 100 mana.
Yeah. Sisha and Dazzle's, initial mana pause, have a look, it's only 377. Gonna do that a couple more times. It's got a couple of clarities. My middle lane though. Storm Spirit really sticking it to Aronstam there.
And I've forgotten the overlays. Oh my god, second time today. I'm so sorry.
Oh no. Oh well, at least we got that fixed.
Only 2 minutes delay, guys. Oh god. 2 minutes into the game. Same time as last time. And now Rypex is spamming you on Steam as well.
Overlays! Overlays, please. Nothing but the best for you guys, I promise. But I think this is going to be one heck of a game. Oh, arrow just missing Calm there.
Yeah.
Here's the stun setup though.
Oh.
Going for the Dazzle.
Soul Catcher. Black Cannon flying across.
Look at that flat cannon damage. Acid spray as well, just got to be careful. Look at the damage that Mirana's taking, just hanging around in the acid spray there.
Yeah, you really can't do that. And that's going to burn through their regen so heavily. They've got smoke and they've got clarities, but I don't know what they're actually going to achieve with these items because they're not roaming supports that can go and set up, then stun, and then kill the Storm. We see Aronstam using Tornado and Cold Snap trying to hold down Antab, who loses a lot of health just going up that ramp.
He's got a bottle, so he's not too worried. He needs to be careful there. Nyx needs to be careful though, it's pretty low. Ping's going up down bottom lane.
Not right.
Nothing quite yet though. They've got Dread though on the outside there, just waiting for the right moment.
The Nyx on his top lane is taking plenty of harass from the Clinks. This is the point where Clinks with level 2 in his Searing Arrows, level 2 in Strafe, can potentially kill him.
He's leaving enough mana there just for enough for a Carapace, but he's going to save that. Needs to be careful here though. Phase boots up on the Invoker. 4 minutes in. Regen rune spawns top.
The trouble now with Reason, they've got no boots on their supports, they've got no boots on Grana's. So if there is a stun landed from the arrow into Split Earth, they are definitely going to die. The only trouble is, here we go, Disruption, Soul Catcher, stun charging up from Dread. This could be the end of Flashback, that aggressive warding mission. Down he goes to Flat Cannon.
Ouch. Rhino might be next if you're not careful. A nice bit of farm there as well. And also wasted support money as well, because that sentry's going to go down. And the Observer Ward. Look at that Sentry Ward. Look at the placement for that Observer Ward. Not quite catching that.
But here we go again. Soul Catcher after Disruption. Not even joking, has to leap away. Very nice, but gets caught in the stun. Dread's going to block them in. They're caught in the trees. Heal from the Dazzle, but down he goes to the Rocket Barrage. And Mirana, you are in a lot of trouble. No leap ready for you. He manages to walk through the gap, but getting caught by the Rage Creep. No, a tragic turn of events.
Wow. 4-0 in favour of Reason Gaming. I told you this is going to be an awesome game, folks. And so far,
Dire's middle tower is under
Well,
attack.
this tri-lane from Rasta was unusual in the draft, and it just has not come to fruition at all. They've got no setup stun for the Split Earth. They've got heal and poison touch from the Dazzle, so there's no grave to save them when the Disruption, Concoction, and Rocket Barrage are used by Reason. So when they are over-aggressive, they get punished. When they're overly defensive, they get punished.
crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, straight away, like, 5 minutes in, this bottom lane's been lost to Rasta.
Like, Solrak is winning top lane with his Clinks. Nyx has been forced back to base, I believe. Where is he hiding now?
He's about to
level 6. He's
strike.
finding Invoker. There's the stun as well. In jumps Antab. Vortex. Remnant.
Goodbye.
Down you go, Invoker. Sit.
Nice pick off there. Invoker playing just a little bit too far forward. Got caught out by...
Haste Rune up bot. Logarithmic looking towards that. He doesn't have boots. And he's got 1-1-1 across his skills. If you're going to commit to going Poison Touch,
You need to get some points in it.
you definitely
Radiant's
do.
top tower is under attack.
So what it does initially, like it's a low amount of damage, like, look at 14 damage it does.
At level 1, it's basically a wasted skill point. If you go level 1 Poison Touch, you have to get a second point at level 3, or else it's pointless.
So we go, so 42 on top lane, managed to get a bit of health back. Again,
Disruption, Soul Catcher, Acid Spray, nice, Electric Stun. Dread might go down here, Poison Touch and Lightning. Mirana trying to get a few hits in, Grave expended, leap away.
Nice save there. In before Sunstrike. Oh, what? Shadow Demon killed Mirana.
Poison.
Wow. That's not good for Rasta at all. And another kill. And that Clink's on top lane. Some nice work getting done in some nice rotations. Movement across the map. Reason making this work for them.
Yeah, gaining a massive golden experience lead here. They're going to be picking up these core items much, much faster. Grona's Phase Boots has Magic Wand. Khan and Dread have boots as well, and they're going to start stacking the jungle for this Gyrocopter so he can keep building and building. The Invoker needs to start moving relatively quickly. He's gone for Quas Wex. He can fight early and drain the mana of these very skill-reliant heroes like Gyrocopter and SD.
Radiant's middle tower is
Smite
under
getting
attack.
purchased there by Dread as well. Be interested to see what they do next to that. And tap straight back to middle. Applying that pressure on the Invoker. Obviously that gank helped him as well. Level 8 versus that level 7 on the Invoker.
Oh, the two ganks. Nyx came mid, killed the Invoker, then Storm went top to kill the Clinks.
Yeah.
So they're definitely working well together, the two solo laners, switching it up.
They're making it work.
Well, they don't need to go to this tri-lane. That's the great thing. Storm has no business at bot because the three heroes of reason are winning it on their own.
Yeah, but we've got this, guys. We've got this.
Now Poison from Khan. Just holding these guys back. Rasta
Yeah.
can't go anywhere. It's at this point you leave the Mirana alone and you go and stack. Oh, top lane. Clinks in a lot of trouble. Dust use Concoction. Here comes Dread Knight helping out 142. Finding that Clinks once again. Really limiting his farm. He's got Soul Ring and going towards an Orchid. But he's going to be so far behind. They need that Orchid so they can lock down Storm, find some big kills on the core heroes of
Radiant's
reason.
middle tower is under attack.
Invoker continuing to farm up at middle. He just needs to get that farm. He needs to be effective in this game.
Mirana's farm has lagged behind now. Gyrocopter leading the charge.
Storm Spirit got an Invoker as well. Stun there from Dread Knight as well. Coming out of nowhere. Invoker, you are in trouble. Oh, have they got any dust? No reveal. And then Invoker gets away by the skin of his teeth.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So be careful. Antab's going to know. Remnant? No Remnant? Oh. See, if that was me, I'd take the risk that Aronstam has walked through me or near
Yeah.
enough to the Remnant that will pop him.
That's going to force him back, though. Slow down that farm even more.
When you feel the icy touch of the ghost-walked Invoker, you fear that your fate has come to an end. Arrow being cancelled by that, there by not even joking. They do have a Dire Ward here, blocking out Dread. There goes the Disruption, Soul Catcher, Concoction. Going to catch GG on that Leshrac. Purge as well, already level 6 on the SD.
Ouch. And I think that's another dead Mirana right there.
No, no poison, that's Soul Catcher.
No poison. Here comes the Invoker, though, going to work, managing to push back ever so slightly, but not enough to secure a kill. Nice illusion rune
God.
soft there for the Storm Spirit.
My mouse clipped off the edge of the screen and started scrolling. And now it's tabbed to something I don't want. Now it's doing it. Stop doing this! Like dual monitors on the screen that's casting is always a bad idea.
Oh, yes. But it's still an improvement, a massive improvement for what we had at I-50.
Oh, Storm jumping here on the Invoker, catches him with a Vortex Remnant as well. Can they do enough? Nice! Impale from that Nyx.
Not
Arrow
enough.
narrowly missing that Storm as he zips away with that ball lightning.
Nice rotation there from Rasta. Saving the Tifa and Stone once more.
The reason are
Radiant's
always
top
low on
tower is
mana. They're
under
expending
attack.
so many so much mana
Radiant
getting these
structures
kills
are
and pushing
fortified.
Rasta back. They need some arcane boots desperately.
But then again, when you look at the XP and gold graphs, no, it's working. You know what? All about it. 4k XP advantage. Let's have a look at that gold as well. 3k gold advantage. Small for
Yeah.
a reason.
Where can Rasta go with this? Level 4 Mirana, level 4 Lashrak, level 4 Dazzle, level 6 Gyrocopter.
Dire's bottom tower
And when we
is
look
under
across the
attack.
board at hero level, as
You're
I
gonna be in trouble here,
follow
my
these
friend.
guys, Dazzle gets spotted out. There goes the Poison Touch. Is only level 1 still. Has opted to go for level 2 and heal.
Dire's
But in
bottom
comes the
tower
reaction
is under
TP.
attack.
Concoction being channeled. Can they get this off? Gonna aim for the Leshrac. There's the acid spray. There's the Concoction flying across. Dire Courier in a lot of trouble, getting flat cannon to death. Grave on the Leshrac. He's gonna try and escape. Nice split earth, but down comes the nuclear missiles from Gyrocopter. And Storm Spirit
Radiant's
takes the
middle
last hit
tower
on that
is under
Leshrac.
attack.
9-0. Reason in the driving seat.
Oh yes, Reason are in the house, ladies and gentlemen, and they are doing a lot of damage, and they are really forcing Rasta
Radiant's
back.
middle
9
tower
for
is
0.
under attack.
Wow. Fouled smoke gank there, and Grunners completely turned back in their faces, ended up losing the Shrek.
Well, it's a really desperate move when you've got these level 4 heroes. You want to try and kill the core, kill that carry hero as quickly as possible, limit his farm, because you know it's getting out of hand. He's got phase, he's almost got drums, and he should have been shut down by the aggressive tri-lane.
It just didn't work out, and I think,
Radiant's middle tower
what you
is
said earlier on
under
in the game
attack.
is completely true. Rasta have just been outpicked.
Solrak here has treads, has Soul Ring. No real progression though towards that Orchid. Here comes Tornado, but not going to be able to do too much to Antab, who's level 10, almost level 11 now on this Storm.
It's not bad at all. 12 minutes into this game. There he is, level 11. Top lane. Look at his Clinks in trouble. They haven't
Comes
got
the
the reveal.
TP from the Invoker though.
I know they had the reveal, they just couldn't go on it.
Well, when you see the Invoker come in,
Yes.
you don't want to get caught in Cold Snap, Tornado, EMP, lose your mana, get burnt down, and Clinks hammering you with those searing arrows.
All underneath a tower as well. But look at
Nyx.
that, you got the Vendetta, Nyx Assassin and Clinks.
Oh, he's going to dispel the Vendetta, get Cold Snapped up, EMP doing plenty of work.
Oh,
Khan going to
you're
fall
in
down,
trouble,
Split
buddy.
Earth gets dodged, but no! Searing arrows, just too much damage.
First kill there for
Dire's
Rasta.
middle tower is under attack.
Bit of a scramble, but they did it.
Where's Dread heading right now?
I think they want more kills. And they're going to go to work on that tier 1 at bottom lane as well.
Dire's structures
Forces the
are
glyph.
fortified.
Dazzle's down there, right? Can't do too much about that.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And here comes another fresh creep wave, and they're going to get themselves a tier 1 here on bottom.
Radiant's top
Gold
tower
for Runners
is up.
there,
Dire's
phase drums,
bottom tower
try and work
has
towards
fallen.
BKB. But what's happening on top lane? Nice impale there from
Radiant's
142
top tower
Vendetta,
has
give that
fallen.
extra movement speed. Can you catch Clinks? Do you have any dust? No reveal. Dread's gonna stun himself, but use your ulti before that. Regen straight through.
Not too much of an issue there.
14 minutes in, Invoker is 0, 2, and 1. Building towards drums, has the recipe in his stash.
To tier 1 exchange there as well.
Just trying to get the right angle before he's left on 31 XP. The bomb will explode.
But I still don't think it's going to be enough. Medallion goes up on Alchemist as well. That's really going to help with these pushes.
Here comes Dread. Waiting in the wings.
Sneaky, sneaky Dread.
Storm. There we go. Ball lightning across. Tornado whiffs. They could continue going on this, but they don't know if there's going to be TPs or supports lurking behind this Invoker. 4 men from Reason committed to this fight.
They want it. They want it so badly.
Dire's middle
Storm
tower
might
is
jump
under
across
attack.
here. Look for Aronstam. He doesn't have Tornado, does have EMP, but Invoker's on cooldown. That's the major
Arrow.
thing. Arrow. Oh, narrowly missing Antab. Nice tower destroy, and here we come. A big fight. EMP used. Antab in a bit of trouble, but dodges that. Cold snap up on him, but Concoction catching Lashrak. Down goes the Mirana. Nice work by the Nyx and the SD. There goes Demonic Purge onto Aronstam. Can't catch up, but Dread might just go down. Yes, searing arrows. Just enough damage through that ultimate regen.
Dire's bottom tower
There's a
is under
Mirana for a
attack.
support right there. There's another kill for Rasta given that, but they could have got a bit more from there. But meantime, look at this Gyrocopter just getting free farm.
Yeah.
Blink dagger up on the Nyx.
That's the thing. Storm didn't die, and he's getting closer to his
Dire's bottom
BKB.
tower
Nyx
is
now has
under
the blinks.
attack.
They've got increased initiation range, Storm ball lightnings in, or Nyx uses Vendetta, or blinks over and impales. Then they've got Gyrocopter, who hasn't, since that first 5 or 6 minutes on that tri-lane, really accomplished anything in the team fight. He's sat and farmed, he'll get his BKB, and then he'll suddenly come out of nowhere, surprise Rasta, and demolish them. They really do have their work cut out for them. If they can catch him out, or maybe find a kill on Khan first, they might be able to pull this game back.
Still could be anyone's game at the moment. Level on towers. Khan doing a bit of stacking and pulling there as well for the Gyrocopter.
Haste.
It's happening top lane here. See Vendetta Nyx going on that dazzle. Oh, trying to TP out. Completely exploded there.
I don't think he was trying to TP out of that gang. I think he just wanted to TP towards mid lane so they can try and kill Storm. It just so happened that he TP'd as the Vendetta.
Time,
and,
yeah.
Supports on the dire side very poor.
Yeah, they're not looking too happy right now. Even his Klink's still got a bit of work to do before he gets his Orchid. Invoker's got his drums. But yes, both these supports not looking too happy right now. While Gyrocopter just continues to farm. And that's a BKB for Storm Spirit as well.
17 minutes, tread bottle BKB. His main threat really is Tornado EMP, Cold Snap, and then Klink once he gets his Orchid. So that was a great pickup for him. Probably transition into a Hex after this, maybe an Orchid if he's feeling it. Because using Orchid and silencing Klinks or Invoker, basically anyone on Rasta's side, they're so skill reliant that once they're taken out of the fight, you can focus someone else. You don't even have to Orchid someone to nuke them down and kill them and get that bonus damage. You can just silence them. Someone like Dazzle, stop him from healing and graving and disrupting your team fight, can be a massive turnaround.
Yeah. Reason going to work now, going to start hitting away that tier 1 on top lane. There's Dread heading to. He's going to defend that tier 1 at bottom.
Top tower
But
is
Rasta
under
going to get that tier 1 at middle.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Good for his force, just to give Barman a bit more time. Storm Spirit's going to finish the work here. No, they're actually going to rotate. They want to fight.
Cold deny from the Nyx. Rasta gave up so easily on that tower. And Dread kills the Klink from bot lane with the help of Gronas. Dust used, but well worth it.
And that dust certainly pays for itself when you get a kill on Klinks. Pushes that Orchid even further back.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
And Stem obviously denying his tier 1 at top lane. But well, they're going to try and get him, but well, they might find him if he goes into view.
I think he just spotted them and thinks, oh, I'm out of here. I'm not going into my own jungle.
No chance. See Rasta grouping up this tier 2 at middle.
No smoke. And this is a situation you don't want to be in. Farming 2 cores off 1 lane because it's so dangerous to sit on the side lanes. You can't farm your own jungle because you know Nyx could be there. Mirana using ultimate. I just wonder if Klinks got spotted there. Storm jumping away.
I think they know. Ping's saying get back. We don't know where they are.
BKB's ready on Gyro. I think this is when reasons start pushing towards these tier 2s.
Dredge just being careful there at middle. Took a bit of damage there. It looks like Rasta are going to try and make some moves here. But they've been spotted out by the creeps, so Reason know exactly where they are.
Let's have a look at this map vision. The dire side have vision across here in their own jungle, watching the entrance from this lane. They also have vision up here, up towards the ancient stack and down towards the rune spot. So Rasta have done well warding up the main movement points between these lanes. Let's take a look at Reason's ward vision. They've got one observer ward up, and that's it.
Wow. I guess they're focusing quite a lot of resources at the moment just to try and get levels up, you know, get some items. They've got, they've got Roche partially warded.
Well, the thing is, they know that even if they have observers, Rasta are going to be playing in such a way, using Moonlight Shadow, using Clinks with Invis, using smokes, that observers won't matter. So it's a waste of gold to actually keep vision up. So like you said, they're building towards bigger items. Like Dread's got 2,100 and almost 50 gold. So that's a Blink Dagger. As soon as he sits back in the base,
Radiant's bottom
kicks his
tower
feet
is
up,
under
waits a couple of
attack.
seconds, and he's going to be jumping around. Nope, I'm entirely wrong. He's gone for a Sanch. So he's going for a Halberd to stop that Clinks right-clicking people to death. Clinks does have his
Radiant's
Orchid
bottom
on the
tower
courier.
is under attack.
One of the ugliest couriers I have ever seen.
It's like a little dragon bat
Dog.
thing.
Lizard.
Lizard thing.
Snail.
I'm going in cinematic view. I want to say it's like a velociraptor. I can't see. Oh, there it is.
Giraffe.
It's definitely a donkey. Anyway,
Dyer's bottom
he's on the
tower
move again.
is under
Sea
attack.
cucumber. You're not reacting. I'm saying random animal names and you don't react.
You can't play the Joe Show at the Joe Show game.
Dyer's bottom tower
Why not?
is under attack.
It's my game too. I want to play. Dad! Dad!
P-Flax isn't here. You can't quote a P-Flax.
Oh. P-Flax is our dad. He takes care of us.
It was quite funny when we was heading here and he had all the train tickets sorted out for us and was like, you need to do all this P-Flax because...
Oh wow, Storm Spirit on his top lane, finding Clinks once again. Dust on that SD. And Dread is farming the jungle. Looking to go and defend Gronas, who is playing so aggressively on this Mirana. Homing missile sent out, rocket barrage and flat cannon both used.
Ronald's looking so good for himself right now though. He's nearly got another 2k gold saved up. He's got BKB, he's got Facebook, he's got drums. He's feeling pretty happy right now.
Invoker finally picks up his Force Staff. Still yet to see him have a big impact on this game. He's opted not to go for any levels in Exalt, which is quite unusual for me. He's maxed out his Wex to get that bigger EMP tornado. But I really do like opening up the play with an earlier level of Exalt. So you've got, Deafening Blast, you've got Meteor, just in case you need it. And then you've also got Ice Wall as well. Because I think that Tornado EMP is great if you can time it perfectly. But when you've got Tornado, EMP, Ice Wall, Deafening Blast, you can have so much disruption in team fights that it causes so many problems for heroes like Nyx and Storm, who need that mobility, who need to run in and out of these fights. I mean, Gyrocopter's got his BKB and so does Storm, so it doesn't matter immensely.
Dyer's bottom tower is under
So they
attack.
can make happen here. At the moment though, Rasta just playing so passively, farming behind the towers. And look how many wards are in that jungle as well. Like they need to know that they can farm their own jungle. But the best part is, amongst all that, there's a reason Observe ward in the middle of it all. All they know,
Dyer's bottom tower is under
and the
attack.
de-warding game begins. Tornado doesn't quite catch.
Reason finally have a ward aggressively placed on the map, looking for the transition into the jungle. So basically their game plan is here, pressure mid lane,
Yep.
and when Rasta come to defend and push it out, they can see when Rasta transition into the jungle, and also a ward up here to see when Rasta go to farm the jungle when they think they're safe. Then they can have Nyx and Alchemist move into that area, find pickoffs, bot lane Gronas escaping.
Only just. I mean, about 3-4 people they're chasing after him.
Clinks is still looking for a go here.
Even if he finds him, do you think he can take it?
No, BKB is going to stop any damage output whatsoever. He doesn't even have to BKB.
No, you're just going to get out of there.
Phase drums is more than enough.
Oh,
Dust
that's
used.
a catch.
See, that's why a Blink Dagger would have been great there for Dread. He could have blinked across into here near the sentry. And meanwhile...
They get a kill on Leshrac. You know, like we finish each other's sentences.
Here I am.
Just thought I'd point that out.
Okay. Okay, a baby girl.
Oh, baby.
Don't you stop.
Where's the party?
Nice move there by Antab. Hearing that ghost walk from Clinks. Zipping away to TP out.
He's like, see ya. How's this Shadow Demon getting on? I do like a nice bit of Shadow Demon.
He's
Ever since you forced me to play him, I'm like, you know what? Shadow Demon's an alright guy.
He's such a one-dimensional support, though. You use Disrupt to save your teammates,
Yeah.
or use Disrupt to hold an enemy in place so you can stun them. His Demonic Purge is okay. It slows them down, does a bit of damage at the end. Poison, what's it called? Shadow Poison. I kept thinking Demonic Poison. But Shadow Poison is great if you can get the stacks up, but that's not always possible. Soul Catcher is probably his best skill with that pure damage amplification.
Under attack.
But it's all about the disruption and having that 2.5 second disable so you can land those big stuns, secondary stuns.
Gonna smoked up guys here, going through jungle trying to find a pick off. Rasta knows something's up. We like Shadow goes up themselves.
Until we find Gronas. He can BKB TP.
He's just gonna back off anyway. I think he knows something's up. No one's on the map.
They can't catch him. They can't catch anyone.
They're literally just running around the map.
Solrak gets scouted out there. Nice stun from 142. They have Dust as well, but I don't think they're going to follow up on this. It's too close to the tower. Too close to Invoker TPing in with that tornado. Look at this. 5 men from Rasta all grouping up because Klinks gets initiated upon.
So be careful. Wondering if there's going to be an initiation at all. Storm Spirit looks like he wants it, but no, he's going to go up and farm. Or look.
Zap!
No, he's going to do a bit of farm. Bit of jungle shopping, should we call it. Tornado goes on and Nyx. Travis does go out. Now stop the Invoker in his tracks.
I thank you.
And a nice friendly little earn charge there. Ping's going out everywhere though.
Dread has Samson Yasha Medallion on a support alchemist. Oh, I don't know what to think.
I love it though. The D wards coming in from GG, and both the 2 sentries he's just placed, neither of them catch the 2 observe wards that are in their jungle from Reason at the moment.
I mean, look at that gold difference. Start of the game, first 5 minutes, nothing in it. Then step by step, Reason farming every inch of the map, finding pickoffs here and there. Sure, the last 8 minutes have been quiet, but they are just securing their gold lead, securing their experience lead, which is the same story.
Well, it's all about the map control at the end of the day. Mirana arrow catches Khan on top lane.
They can't follow.
This could be it.
They can't follow up. And now what? Storm jumps in, they might kill the Mirana if they're lucky. Dread.
Mirana's trapped.
Once again, if Dread had a BKB, if Dread had a Blink Dagger, he could have closed the distance so much and found that Mirana, found that Invoker, get the concoction off.
You got the Sands and Yasha.
Moonlight Shadow used, but Invoker has been spotted. Grana's going to use BKB,
He wants to
cooldown
fight.
expended. Can he actually fight this? I think he should TP out, but he can't. Cooldown on TP. Logarithmic going to TP out. But once again, they go for an aggressive play on the Gyrocopter, but cannot catch him. Long range tornado. But again,
They can't go on it.
no follow-up from Rasta. They get these nice initial bursts of movement, dynamic play by one hero, but the movement from the rest of the heroes just aren't on the same level.
Not at all right now. In the meantime, that leaves the rest of Reason that top lane. Get a bit of free farm, do a little bit of damage to that tier 2. Don't want to do much though before Rasta finally arrive and needs to fall back. This could be really bad for Rasta if they're, Reason if they're not careful here. Here they go. Klink's pounding away on that Nyx assassin.
Might be time to turn around for Reason Gaming. Dread is sitting in the wings. Again, 2,150 gold. Here comes Storm,
Invoker.
Vortex onto the Invoker, Concoction, and the Impale. There's the Grave. BKB nicely timed by Storm. Can they catch up this Invoker? Yes. Oh, he uses the Ghost Walk just in time.
Wow.
Really nice play. Dust far too late. And did you see Nyx using...
Catch by an arrow.
Under
Oh,
attack.
nice carapace there.
He's dead though. That's Split Earth, that's the EMP, that's a dead Nyx. That killing spree going towards the way of Mirana.
Wow. Nice chunk of change there for him. Not the best play there by Reason.
Now Dread's making an ultimate. Carry support Alchemist. And this is something Pyrian Flax and I were talking about earlier. Heroes like Wraith King and Alchemist, the first 15 minutes of the game, they're on the lane, they're supporting, they're stunning, they're securing carry farm for their carries. But once it hits 20 minutes, and people know how to prioritize farm on their support heroes, they can become core carry heroes in their own right. Dread is going to be dishing out so much DPS, toggling his armlet to dodge damage from Orchid, from Searing Arrows, from EMP, Tornado, all of these spells. It's going to be an absolutely massive boost to Reason's side. And again, Gronas has literally been sitting on his bot lane for the past 20 minutes, farming.
There's going to be a big team fight soon. That MKB up as well. Armlet up on Dreadnought.
Let's take a look at the net worth. 14,500 on the Gyro, 12,000 on the Storm Spirit. So that's 27,000, correct?
That's crazy. Yeah.
So now add up the Clinks is 11,000. Yep. Plus the Mirana, 6,700.
Yep.
Plus the, let's say, 5,000 of the other two.
Yep.
What do you get?
Not enough.
Not enough. The two carries of Reason outfarm the entire Rasta squad.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy right now. But that just shows that Reason have been playing really well this event. Obviously, there have been a few upsets, but you know, Reason have been really strong. I like what they do. I like how they do it. You can see the initiation here. Storm Spirit just going up. Oh, arrow. But no cigar.
Yeah, I'm just dewarding there.
I love it though. They're just literally playing the deward game.
Lots of farm up on this top lane for whoever wishes to take it. Tornado not going to catch anyone. Nice dodge there by Reason.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And I think, you know, BKB's up, MKB's up as well. I think it's time for these guys to fight. Do you think?
Yeah, they've got massive core items. They've got a huge advantage. And look at that. Over 12,000 gold, over 12,000 experience. At 32 minutes in, they've got a great advantage. They can take this game. In jumps Storm. There goes the Vortex. Force Staff onto the Leshrac to push him away. Storm BKB continues jumping. Grave on a Leshrac. So many spells forced out. Here comes the cooldown. That's going to finish off the Lesh. One more hit. No, not quite enough.
No pickoffs at all there. Ulti's used.
Hex on that Storm
Radiant's
on top of everything else.
Under attack.
No reveal down low. I guess they
Roshan time possibly.
Rasta have no vision down there, so they don't know. I don't think Rasta could contest this too well, and if they wanted to.
They could try. They've got Tornado which flies across. Going to catch Gronas and Antab. They've got Arrow as well, which also gets sent across the MP. Can they take this? Dread gets stunned, but that's meaningless.
To the Radiant.
If he had sent that arrow to actually hit Roshan, they may have been able to steal the Roshan kill and get a bit more gold. Oh, here comes Storm finding Solrak. There's the Hex. Vortex. Stun from Nick. Bye-bye, Mr. Clinks.
Another really nice pick up there by the Storm Spirit.
He doesn't have
Now's their time
buyback
to push. Now is the time.
He just bought BKB. He has no buyback. What are they going to do? They've got almost no physical DPS now. The Clinks is down and out for 45 seconds. Tornado EMP completely missing the mark. No one gets hit by the EMP. Only Nyx gets hit by the Tornado.
It's time for these guys to push, take some racks.
Blast there. Big impale. Can they catch them out? Here comes the arrow.
Oh, arrow.
Dread in a bit of trouble, but Grona's dishing out so much damage.
Gyro missile gonna hit. Dead Invoker. Wow.
At this point, if you're Rasta, you pretty much just called GG. They've got no way back into this game. Nyx blinking on the Mirana. Does have leap, so she can get away. Nice split earth deck. Just giving enough space for Mirana to get out. Leshrac actually managed to find that next kill with that lightning storm.
Yeah, Storm Spirit actually sweeten the deal, get another kill there. So Clinks is back, but there's not too much he can do at the moment.
Didn't turn on Searing Arrows, so didn't get the kill on Dread.
Big one as there, Storm Spirit goes down, so he's going to go back in. Look at that amount of damage he's doing to Dazzle there. It's a dead Dazzle. General True Set dropped somewhere as well.
Clink's defending that gem with his life, but Dread drops his wand, takes the gem.
He wants it back.
Can he find a kill on Solrak here? He might just TP out. There's cooldown and Invoke. Yep, good decision by Dread.
He's out. Gem secured.
Butterfly. I'm not even sure that's necessary.
It doesn't feel that way, but you know what? He's probably just going to think, I'm 7 for 0. Racks are down. Let's get a butterfly.
I mean, it increases his damage output, increases his armor. So when you're going up against Weave on the downslope, it's not too bad. I just think if he went for, you know, crit, lifesteal, something like that,
yeah.
there's nothing stopping him going 1v5 and just man-moding against Rasta's squad. Over 20,000 gold lead, over 20,000 experience lead now for Reason Gaming. Rasta are still holding their own, trying to defend their base. They have lost one lane of racks.
Look at that. We're just continuing to farm that top lane. They're going to go for that tier 2 on
Dire's
top.
top tower is under attack.
Shouldn't be an issue at all. Rasta cannot defend that.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Here comes the rest of the team. They're fully healed up, and it sounds like there's tables being dragged around in the... Anyway.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
Okay, so Reason going to work in his top lane. Power misses, but Storm managed to latch on. So Broken might just save him. Storm Spirit continues to go to work. Attempted a ton of damage there. Down goes an Invoker, make an absolute mincemeat of him. GG. Yeah, it's got to be GG. That is GG, well played.
Really well played from Reason, from draft to finish. Impeccable play. Rasta, no contest really. We'll have to see in the second game of this best of 3 how well they fare. Yep. I think you're going to have the tech experience actually come and come to the second game.
Yeah, so you're going to take a little break. It's been a long day for you, sir.
It has indeed.
So speak to you soon, Mr. Dirk, and of course you'll be back again tomorrow morning with myself and Pier and Flax anyway.
Yep.
Awesome, guys. So we're just going to jump to a very quick break.
There could be a third game of this series.
Of course, yeah, there could be
So
a
I might
third
be
game.
back. We'll see how things go.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I might not be done for the night, but if I am, good night. Thank you for watching. Pier and Flax will be replacing me in a couple of minutes. We'll see you for the second game of this best of 3 in the I-51 Asus ROG Dota 2 Cup. I've been Durka. You can follow me on Twitter at DurkaDota. This is Josho at Josho UK.
Josho UK now. I changed it.
I know you
people
did.
couldn't.
I pay attention. I'm that kind of guy.
Oh, you. Okay, guys, we're going to cut to a very quick break. We'll be right back.